Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, I tell you, man, the news just keeps getting better and better as the year progresses, right? And we are only in February. Well, this is pretty much breaking news right now, and I just recently reported that Vasyl Lomachenko versus Nicholas Walters is a done deal, according to Top Rank's Bob Arum. And now we hear today that Anthony Joshua is going to be facing the IBF heavyweight champion, Charles Martin. This is a great matchup, very competitive matchup. It's a step up for both of these guys, but I think this is more of a step up for Anthony Joshua. Even though Anthony just knocked out Dillian Whyte, I just believe because of Anthony Joshua's style, because he fights somewhat of a flat-footed style. You would think Anthony Joshua will fight more like a Riddick Bowe, more like a Vladimir Klitschko because he has the height. But he doesn't like to fight like that. Anthony Joshua, he likes to fight on the inside. And that gives Charles Martin his best chance to pull off this upset and win this fight. And I say pull off this upset because I'm assuming Charles Martin is going to be the underdog in this fight. This is the best heavyweight fight right now that could be made in the heavyweight division. Fights like this remind me of when the heavyweight division was really cracking back in the day. Like when Ike Ibeabuchi was fighting David Tua. Riddick Bowe was facing Holyfield. Holyfield was facing Michael Moore. I mean, the heavyweight division is in good hands right now. Real good hands. These two guys in particular, Charles Martin and Anthony Joshua, I have been talking about these guys for a long time. We didn't get to see a whole lot of Charles Martin against Glasgow because the fight ended prematurely, but I believe that Charles Martin is one of the most skilled, one of the slickest fighters in the heavyweight division. And he's a southpaw, and he's about 6'5", 6'6". So this is going to be a hell of a test for Anthony Joshua because once again, Joshua, he likes to get on the inside and land those bombs. But he's going to be fighting against a slick fighter, the exact same height as he is, if not maybe 1 inch shorter. Not only will this fight establish a winner, but it will establish a legitimate heavyweight champion in the division. Because we all know, once again, Charles Martin's win over Glasgow was a little too premature to really call him a real legit type of heavyweight champion. And it's almost starting to look like we have somewhat of a Super 6 type tournament going on right now in the heavyweight division, with fighters like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko, Joseph Parker, Charles Martin, and Anthony Joshua. And this is just to name a few. Heavyweight division is looking good. Hasn't looked this good in a long time. And shouts out goes to Al Haymon and Eddie Hearn for working together. This is the second time back-to-back that we see that Al Haymon is working with other promoters, which is what you decafs have always asked, and now the man is actually doing that as well. Another feather in his cap, right? Al Haymon is working with Tom Loeffler. Al Haymon is working with Eddie Hearn. Al Haymon is working with Oscar De La Hoya for the Khan versus Canelo fight. There is nothing you can say bad about this man. And I'm talking to, once again, the detractors. The guys that act like they're boxing fans. Now all of a sudden they want to act like they're businessmen, right? Oh, I don't care about the boxing anymore. I only care about what this guy Al Haymon does with his business. That ridiculous talk. And we really know what that all comes down to. Because we know what time it is, right? It ain't nothing but a big-ass coincidence. But just like my man Kendrick Lamar said, we gonna be all right. That's all I got for this one, guys. I'm on to the next one.